Welcome back to Car Stuff. This is Jesse. Got another update on the MG. Like I said last time, the dash is completely out and the heater is out. And so now you can see, like I said before, all of the nastiness that is back here. I reattached the steering column back up there, and then I looked into removing the gas tank. There are 4 bolts in the front and 2 in the back, but the ones in the back, they look hard to get to. So I think in order to get to the gas tank, you probably have to drop the whole suspension arm, and I'm not ready to do that yet, so I'm just gonna leave the gas tank in. So at this point, the MG is ready to be taken to the DMV here in Oregon, because I'm in the Portland metro area of Oregon. Taken to the DMV, a VIN inspection, and then I can title it and get it in my name. So at this point, the MG is ready. I already put it down on the ground. As you can see, it's super low, so low in the back here. When I had the floor jack underneath it and dropped it, the frame ended up on the jack, and I had to mess around in order to get it out. But so that's the update on the MG. So yeah, probably in a month I'll be able to get the VIN inspection, get the title in my name. So then my plan for the MG, it's crazy, it's ambitious. I know it's going to be hard, but I think it's doable. I've done lots and lots of measuring and checking, and I'm pretty sure it's doable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 4-door Civic, and I'm going to chop it up and cut it up, cut along here down to here, and then all this will get removed, cut it there. It has some damage, as you can see, but basically I'm going to cut all this up. I'll have to cut the firewall. I have to cut this and move it over because the clutch master cylinder is too far over for the 1100. I'm gonna cut it all up, and I'm gonna weld it up into the MG. Right now this is a D15B7, I think. It's the 16 valve, 100 horsepower engine, which is okay for now. It's twice what the original car had, but my goal is to, because it's doable, people have done it before, I'm going to swap in a K24 Honda engine and then put in an all-wheel drive setup. So once all this stuff is in welded up into the MG, it should be trivial to make it all-wheel drive. All this will end up, probably cut in here initially, and it'll take lots of figuring out, measuring. I'm gonna get angle finders, make sure that everything's level relatively, and make sure that when it gets welded up in there that it's correct. But basically, I'm going to be chopping up the underside of this car and welding it up into the MG. I don't have a welder yet, but I plan on getting one. I'm going to get an Eastwood MIG welder and set that up. There's my dog, George. Hi, George. Is George a good boy? George is sniffing. You say hi to all the random people out on YouTube? Yeah. George is a good boy. George likes his butt rubbed. He likes it a lot. What do you think? Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's the latest update on the MG. This thing's ready for a VIN inspection, and I got this thing. It was over at my brother's house. I got it from Copart, pretty cheap, all things considered. And yeah, that's the next step. Is getting this thing ready for surgery. Cause cause I'm obviously dropping, you know, the suspension, the subframe, and then, you know, cut along here, cause the shock towers, like this part will basically be like right here, and the big if you look here, this part right here, this metal bar that goes all the way around, it'd be like right here. It might come a little far over, but that's okay. And the wheels are gonna stick out for sure. But I think that'll look cool. Give me an excuse to put some fat fenders, some fender wells, some fender arches, and it should look freaking awesome. So yeah, that's the latest update on the MG. Give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you later.